Hello, friends. Happy Saturday to all of you. Friends, there is shocking news today. As inflation continues to skyrocket, many recipients of Social Security benefits may see an ample decrease in their monthly benefit checks. Congress is working on Social Security reform that would affect millions of low-income households. But some Americans may be owed money by the Internal Revenue Service. Please make sure you watch until the end of this video to learn more about these changes. Also, I will be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter these giveaways, please make sure you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the giveaway.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I offered 2 amendments to this appropriations package that would save a total of $86 million in taxpayer dollars. One amendment strikes funding to buy electric vehicles for the federal fleet, and the other removes woke federal funding to make public housing climate resilient, whatever the heck that is. The American people cannot afford Biden's climate agenda. They also don't want it, as I am confident they will demonstrate 112 days from today. Americans are suffering from 9% inflation, the highest in 40 years. Call it the Biden price hike, if you will, with an average national gas price of nearly $5 per gallon. And yet this Democrat majority wants to make the American people pay for unelected bureaucrats to drive around in expensive electric vehicles and make them fund climate welfare programs. Washington is pumping $91 billion in funding towards a ridiculous transportation and housing bill. This is an increase of 12% year over year. Voting for an absurd spending increase is simply a vote for more inflation and economic pain for all Americans. So I urge my colleagues to support my amendments, vote to eliminate wasteful spending, and oppose the...
So we all know that inflation leads to higher bills everywhere, from our favorite grocery store to the car dealership. It also can reduce the value of some key tax deductions and exemptions. Unfortunately, several federal income tax breaks are not indexed for inflation, meaning they are not automatically adjusted every year or so to keep pace with inflation. So these deductions and exemptions become less valuable and become accessible to fewer people over time. It may come back as a shock to many new retirees that their Social Security benefits are taxable, but the federal government does not tax 100% of retirement benefits. It is anywhere from 0% to 85% of a retiree's Social Security benefits that are subject to income taxes. The exact rate depends on retirees' tax filing status and what the federal government refers to as their combined income. For example, a retired couple who files a joint tax return and have between $32,000 and $44,000 in combined income would owe taxes on up to 50% of their Social Security benefits. Couples with more than $44,000 would owe taxes on up to 85% of their total benefits. But these income thresholds are not adjusted for inflation. This is a big problem for millions of retirees. When Social Security benefits were first taxed in 1984, it was projected that 10% of recipients would owe taxes. Because the thresholds were never indexed for inflation, we've arrived at a point where about half of those receiving Social Security owe taxes on their benefits. So the clock is ticking when it comes to implementing changes to shore up Social Security's trust funds, which will not be able to pay full benefits in 13 years' time. Potential voters are aware of the program's woes. According to a new survey, 64% of respondents are very concerned that the program will run out of funding to cover full benefits for many future generations. Meanwhile, 20% said they are somewhat concerned, and 10% said they are only a little bit concerned. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Are you concerned about Social Security running out of funds? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. The mortgage interest deduction is also not nearly as valuable as it was in the past. To be eligible for this deduction, you must itemize your tax deductions when filing your tax return, instead of claiming the standard deduction. The 2017 tax law limited the deduction to interest on up to $750,000 in mortgage debt, but did not index that limit for inflation. The increase in home values for the past few years likely means that a larger percentage of people are taking out mortgages that exceed that limit, which in turn means that some of their mortgage interest no longer is deductible. So if home values keep climbing, more homeowners who itemize will find themselves unable to write off all their mortgage interest. Friends, the key word for this video is Santa Barbara. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please do click and like several of my videos, and then comment below this keyword, which is Santa Barbara, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And also, please friends, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you're among the estimated 1.5 million taxpayers who never filed a tax return in 2018, you could be in that very situation, and you could lose your money forever if you do not act quickly. According to federal law, taxpayers who are owed a refund during any given year must claim it within 3 years. For 2018, the deadline to claim it is this year. Unclaimed tax refunds are not at all uncommon. According to a recent update by the Internal Revenue Service, the federal government is currently sitting on about $1.5 billion worth of unclaimed refunds from 2018. The median size of those refunds varies by state, anywhere from $720 for taxpayers in South Carolina to north of $900 for taxpayers in Alaska and Wyoming. Nationally, the IRS estimates that the median unclaimed refund is about $813. So friends, if you want to claim your 2018 refund, please keep in mind that you should file a return for your 2019 and 2020 as well. Otherwise, the IRS might hold on to your check until you do so. Also, if you owe money for a variety of reasons, the IRS could use your would-be refund to pay off those debts. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you once again for joining me here today, and I truly hope that you found this information helpful. So please listen for the keywords and stay tuned for that video. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Saturday.